What? Are you serious? Only 6 episodes for the 6th and final season of this show? Why? I swear, if they Game of Thrones this shit, let's talk about it. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Dope Visions Entertainment. It's your boy Rick. I host Beyond Yourself podcast, which drops every Thursday on Buzzsprout, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, platforms coming your way soon. But once again, here on this segment, this is just an extension of the podcast where I talk to y'all, the listeners, and give you my thoughts on music, games, movies, television, other forms of entertainment that I may be streaming at the moment, giving y'all my honest opinion of why y'all should check it out yourselves. On this episode, I want to speak on The Expanse, which is a science fiction television series based on a series of award-winning novels. And when I tell you the show is dope, this show is dope. The premise of the show revolves around humanity in the future, colonizing the solar system. The show initially followed a series of protagonists that detected mysteries and unraveled conspiracies that threatened to put the colonies at the brink of war. But as the show progressed, you realize that there are much more powerful forces at play that threatened humanity itself. This show is amazing. Get a bunch of characters, throw them up on a ship, blast them off into space, where they'll face possible dangers and adventures. I'm all for it, especially when you have character development and well fleshed out storylines. This show has it all. So much detail, incredible world building, to culture, politics. It started with just issues between esteemed and influential colonies on Earth called the Inners. Then you have colonies on Mars, which depict them as a proud culture of futurists that pride themselves with their military might. Then you have the colonies that live in space stations, called the Belters, due to the fact that their space stations form mainly around the asteroid belt. They would represent in what we see in today's society as the lower class, worker class. This show dives into issues between these colonies such as classism, racism, discrimination, elitism, capitalism. They explore these topics in various ways and so well in depth to the point you might even understand the motivations of even the most ruthless antagonist the show has to offer, Marcos Inaros, played by Keon Alexander, who has done a phenomenal job playing this character. This show also plays on your sensibilities of right and wrong, good and evil. Shout out to the team of writers and actors who help portray these characters and dynamics so well within the show. Stephen Strait as James Holden, a man and a captain with a moral conviction that put him at odds against many schemes at play. Dominic Tipper as Naomi Nagata, a woman trying to come to terms with her past. Wes Chatham, who plays Amos, a broken man trying to regain what he lost. Frankie Adams, who plays Roberta Draper, a battle-hardened warrior from Mars who was betrayed by our own government. I can go on. They really wrote each character well. I mean, Kara G, who plays drummer, and Shower Agadashlu, who plays Christian Avasarala. Yo, my bad if I butchered those names. My bad. But those two, I personally think, have the best character arcs within the show. Y'all have to watch it to see it for yourselves. To think that this show originally was canceled when it first aired on the Sci-Fi Network for only 3 seasons, but it was picked up by Amazon Prime Video streaming network once over 100,000 signed petitions were made online to save the show. Yeah, the show is that good. I mean, from the space battles to the aliens. Just so much detail, I need y'all to check it out. But here we are, last season, and they're only putting out 6 episodes. Normally, each season shoots between 10 to 13 episodes, and they just started a storyline in this final season, which I don't think is going to be properly fleshed out, in my opinion. But there are talks coming from the producers of the show stating that although it's the last season and the final episode airs a week from now, from the time I put this out, it might not be the actual conclusion, whatever that means. I don't know, maybe a spin-off, a movie, who knows? I just hope not a cliffhanger. But all in all, it's a really dope show. I hope they somehow stick the landing. I could still rewatch season 1 through 5 like it's nothing. I mean, it's really that good. Y'all should check it out when you have the chance on Amazon Prime. But now let me ask y'all a question. Who are your favorite characters within the show? And if you've seen the show, do you believe it deserves one more season? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Well, that's it for this episode. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure to give a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to check with y'all on the next episode.